Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another the second part of our special episode of Never Sunny Duskvol. We're playing Lacuna by Jared Sorensen. Okay, so we are in Precinct 4. We have just saw Celine run by her office, obviously trying to evade you guys. What do you do?
Run after her, of course.
Okay.
Are you guys following?
Yeah, definitely. I think Otto may take I think Seer goes after her first, and Otto is like right on his heels. But she was like all the way across the room, so she has a slower start. But I also feel like she's probably faster since, I mean, her Blades playbook is a lurk, but I always feel like she's like the sudden movement kind of lurk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
Outer strike. So she's gonna definitely dart after her as well.
Totally. Okay, cool. Yeah. She looks panicked at the sight of you guys. And is rushing away. You guys are gonna have to try to push through people who kind of just are ignoring you, and to try to catch up and gain ground on her.
Actually, I think I started to chase her, but then I see that she dropped a whole bunch of stuff, and I find that way more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I want to point out, since you said we could start with a technique, the one I would like to pick up is Caller, which lets me communicate with distant agents, and that kind of ties into the stones, the sending stones or whatever that you want us to have. So, maybe that was Hobbs's contribution to the thing.
Even more than that, does Hobbs know people here? Does Hobbs know other psychonauts?
Ooh, I like that idea.
I mean, if so,
could be that you know. There's another person somewhere in the city who's doing this stuff, right? Who's a psychonaut who can go to this city, and you know them.
I guess I don't see how that ties into the Caller talent.
Well, I haven't read Caller, but if you know distant agents, then there would be agents here, right?
Okay, so the agent can communicate with distant agents.
Yes.
So
that would be
and with control without an access role.
Yeah.
So that would be to us as well, right?
Yeah. Because we're considered agents in this.
Correct. So you mean you could just talk? So distance doesn't change between communicating with any with Seer or Atto as well.
Yeah, it seems
Got
like
it.
normally
Yeah,
you would have to make an
speak
access
stone.
roll
Yeah.
to do that, but I don't.
Got it. Sure. Got it. Understood. All right.
All right. So because of that, and I just find this stuff more interesting, I think I start to run after. I see this stuff. They're barreling on past me, and I'm like, we'll catch up. And I start going through the stuff she dropped.
Okay. Yeah. You see that she's holding some new information. That it looks like she's holding actually what appears to be above most of her notes is a letter. And the letter it's a threatening letter that says just we're coming for you on it. And then it seems like she was reading that when she saw you guys, and freaked and ran.
Okay, I tuck the letter away for Atto to read to me later.
Yeah.
And then I guess I go to catch up.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, so we're doing Force's athletic rolls.
Yes.
All right.
I think this might be risky.
All right. Which
You,
means
you chase each other through the city. It just means that the consequence of failure could be that you take harm, which would reduce your force die by 1.
ooh, that's not good. All right. Since I'm in the zone, I can just choose to go for 4. And does it Can I still reroll if it's risky or no? I think I can, right?
Yeah, you can still.
All right. Yeah. I'm going for 4 dice.
Okay. Nice.
Easy. And I get a commendation.
Mm-hmm. You're still well within your current rate. Okay. Yeah. So, you catch up to her, right? Like, I think you actually end up, she's trying to like cross through traffic and stuff, and you're able to get around her and cut her off, right? And she looks at you kind of terrified, being like, "Please, no, 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 please."
Like, don't worry, Celine. I just want to ask you some questions.
We can take it somewhere safe.
Yeah, as she comes out and she looks at you guys and she's like starts crying, and like, "Please, no, no." She's like screaming and like other people aren't really noticing. Like,
Yeah, I think that Otto is going to approach her really calmly, like she's going to like put a comforting hand on her shoulder, and like as soon as she gets close, just like bear hug her instead.
So what this kind of looks like, you guys are so in this city, when you guys go around it's almost like you guys behave like the unseen. You know, like people just don't interact with you until you kind of interact with them. Except for that a few times, like when you were bumped into Borgia, right, in the hallway. That was a time he recognized you. All right, so I just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
Okay.
Totally a spider person.
I
knew
saw that look on your face, Steve.
Yeah, okay. She's like, anything you want, just don't hurt me.
Yeah, I want to
like
take
she's
her off
holding
the
her.
street somewhere.
I follow Seer. Like
Somewhere inside.
if she won't walk on her own, Otto will carry her.
All right.
She
So we
says,
whisk her off.
Yeah. While she's going, she's like, "I did what you asked. I got rid of the files."
All right. Let's start there. What files?
And I want to make plans to meet up with you guys, just so we're all together again.
Yeah, I would say that we radio to you, or I don't know.
I think it's like I reach out to you and you're able to like.
Yeah, that's what it would be like. So you
Perfect.
you come in, yeah, letting. Okay.
And I think I hand you the letter that she was reading when we startled her.
Yeah. So I think you guys have a hotel room. They're like just jump to like a safe area for you guys to talk to, right?
Would you like me to roll like an access roll or something to get that?
Yeah. You know what? Let's do that. Let's make an
All
access
right.
roll for like a safe room.
Sure.
Like nearby.
Yeah. Spend 4 again. I think I'm so good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
I think we hear Veldrin being like, "Okay, man. I mean, well, you got literally the same roll.
Yeah.
Only 1 for 1.
Wow, that's funny.
Guys, I'm not hacking. Shut
Wow,
up.
that's actually crazy. Each respective die rolling the same thing again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know who to complain to, Eric.
Yep, I do. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, Veldrin's like, all right, Seer. Oh boy. Okay. Listen, up the street there should be a hotel. It's called Harmonies. It's not great, but it should be safe. And go there, and it's room 202.
All right, we're gonna go there then.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Then we cut to Harmony room 202. It's like a cheap little motel, so you have like a little like thin little bed, like a single bed, a little tiny like drawer, or like a place to put clothes, and that's about it. It's like a really pretty like run down, drabby hotel. There's no window.
Yeah, I think Otto is gonna let go of Celine, and then she's just gonna flop backwards on the bed.
Yeah.
And I want to spend one of my commendations to meditate and recover 1d6 heart rate.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Go ahead, and this is the perfect time to focus.
2.
Yeah.
Ow.
Seer will probably end up doing this, but like fictionally, maybe later, like they kind of
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Make your
Also,
cycle
maybe-
through guarding her and interrogating.
And once Hobbs gets there, then you guys will have a little bit more.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So Hobbs will show up, and yeah, let's make your meditation roll.
4.
Okay, cool. Perfect. All right. Yeah, so I think Celine is confused when you say what documents. Cuz I think for a moment she's like I don't know. The ones you told me to hide. She like can't remember what was in the documents that she was supposed to hide.
Who told you to hide?
You did. In your letters.
Who wrote those letters?
How am I supposed to know? You did. You're the ones who found me.
Who do you think I am?
I don't know.
Well, then how do you know I wrote those letters?
I think you're working for him.
It's not a way a warden should behave, jumping to conclusions.
I'm not a warden. I'm an inspector.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'm looking at these guys like, oh fuck.
I imagine there's like a shitty little table with chairs in the room, and
Sure. Yeah.
Hobbs is sitting there, and he's just kind of templing his fingers and watching this
Yeah.
unfold.
Like
And-
you're sitting the back way of the chair, so you're using like the back for your hands. and,
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And just kind of
Yeah.
templing my fingers,
Yeah.
watching this unfold. And I think I say, Celine, take us to the hiding spot. We need to see it. And then it'll all be done.
Okay. All right. Fine. This is it though. I don't want to see you guys ever again, right?
I just kind of nod. I don't say anything, but I just kind of nod.
Okay.
Like, yeah, that is what you want.
Okay. She's going to take you through. She's going to take you to the docks area of the city. She's going to take you down to like near the pier, and like there's a couple like bars here. This all kind of happens very quickly. Like once again, like as you guys it's almost like you take a few steps and it's like the city approaches you instead of you approaching the city. Like it like moves to you faster.
Yeah, but you like distinctly remembering, so like traveling for some part of it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys end up going to another like casino down here. But instead of going into the casino, you guys walk past like the door and stuff. You like guys go down like an alley behind it, and behind there, there's a dumpster, like a large black waste bin, and she's like, I put it in there, like you said. Check, it's there.
I look to Seer.
Yep. So he's digging out trash, not really knowing what he's looking for.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think like Otto is like
investigation-
standing over his shoulder and like trying to read any papers as as he goes through them. She doesn't really want to touch them either. So unless like she sees something that seems relevant, because we're specifically looking for papers, right?
Yeah.
So if you use a talent, does that count for your heartbeat? It does,
yes, right? It does, but it gives you a bonus die if you want to invoke it.
But you can choose to invoke it after you roll. So like if you get really close and you're like, oh well,
like
I could roll
10. Yeah.
I could re-roll all of my dice and take however much more stress, or I can roll exactly one more die.
Yeah.
And,
so I'm gonna roll 3 and then maybe roll a third if I need to.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hey!
And
all of the
2 more commendations.
Yeah.
Nice. You're gonna max out on commendations.
That's good. Commendations is actually
Gonna get a promotion in the ghost zone.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
So
just gonna live there from now on.
Seer, that sounds like a really bad plan. Just saying.
Yeah.
But Hobbs is looking pretty impressed.
Yeah. So your goal was to find the information, right?
Find whatever
like
they're...
you go through the trash or whatever, and then like you find like a parcel, like a brown a brown paper package tied up with string.
Yeah, like something that's just out of place in a dumpster, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So yeah, he gets a package out and just starts opening it right in front of her. And like tell Celine, like, anything we should know about this?
Inside of it are in the package, the contents of this package are 2 things. One of them is a like squiggly curvy dagger, and the other one is a stuffed teddy bear, like a stuffed animal.
Right. Seems like you found it seems like a child's toy.
The dagger is not a child's toy. But, yeah.
No,
there's also the teddy bear.
No, I mean I'm not Jewel.
Yeah.
Otherwise, maybe she meant the teddy bear. Remember, Otto has a young son. I think we determined he was like 4 or 5.
So Cyril hands over the teddy bear to Otto, maybe, and he's checking the dagger himself. Is there like, I mean, I'm thinking this is a murder weapon, right? Like, is there dried blood on it or some shit? Are there? Is it like intricately carved with the designs of
that's exactly
Dark God?
Exactly. It's not. There's no sign of blood or anything on it, but it's clearly has similar symbols as what you've seen on the Unseen.
Oh shit!
Like you see it and like it like dawns on you and you remember like that's like one of the tattoos that was on the Unseen that you captured is like on the pommel of this blade.
Oh shit!
See, it's there. Everything's there. I promise. I don't know what it is. And she's like, wait, and because like she like didn't like she goes back to it and stuff, and I'm like, alright, and I am, and she is like, she goes, wait a second. This belongs to, and she's like making the connections again for the first time about the lady
Astro, like, okay, I don't know if I can do this, but basically I want to like, is this she's going to remember and tell us stuff, revelation, or is this she's going to remember and try to attack us for not being the person she thought we were?
You want to read her body?
Yeah.
Right
I want to assess, but I think it's instinct at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna roll 3d6. Let's see what happens.
And this,
Yeah.
and you're using your talent.
I probably will be, but
About much of what this means. Yeah.
I will wait until after I roll to see if I need to roll with the talent. But it is related to my talent, yes. I do, in fact, need to roll my talent die for exactly that situation if I rolled a 10. Perfect.
Okay.
So I take 10 heartbeat, and I invoke my intuition talent.
Okay, you're at 134 now. And you
No.
invoke...
Or no, I do. Okay, yeah, 134. That's right. I'm dumb.
And you are in doing what? What did you say something at the end like you were doing something else additionally?
Oh no, just that last die came from invoking my intuition.
Gotcha.
That was it. Yeah, so basically, like, I see her starting to put stuff together, and I try to look 2 moves ahead, and I'm like, is this she's going to have the information that we are looking for, or is this she's going to murderously attack us? Or something in between?
The latter.
The latter?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I immediately shoot Seer a significant PC glance.
Yeah.
I pick up on that and unsheath my cane sword and like hold it at her throat.
Just completely calmly.
Yeah.
Just like I love it. I love that. I love also how quiet Hobbs has been this entire time. Like it's great.
So
like wordlessly too. I just hold it there, like
to like keep her at bay.
To make her.
I think it's like an intimidation threat. Like
yeah, it's like if you attack us, I'm gonna cut you.
Okay. She's like, so she's getting the idea. You can see in her eyes that you guys are responsible for killing that girl to her. Like,
so she's not a missing person. She is dead.
Well,
the Strangford girl.
Well,
I think presumed dead. Right?
She believes that whether it's true or
with
not.
This dagger and stuff that now she thinks is you guys now, and
because she still thinks that we are the unseen.
So I think I try to back her up so her back is against an alley wall and my sword is still at her throat. And I look at that teddy bear and I'm like, that belongs to the Strangford girl, doesn't it?
Otto will.
Yeah, and she's like, of course it does. Do you not remember the people you kill?
Well, not who you think we are, love.
Yeah.
This is boring.
And I think she says, neither am I. And she's going to try to attack.
I'm going to try to hold her off with my cane sword.
Yep. So she grabs that dagger, you know, like, or it was already in her hand or whatever, and she like is lightning fast. And so to like, do you want to do damage to her, or do you want to keep her like pinned? Like, what do you want out of this? What's the effect?
I want to do some damage to her.
Okay.
I want her to like realize that this is not. I'm not playing around.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay.
So since I'm using my cane sword to get +3, I'm rolling my force. I get 2 commendation and a lot of heart rate, but that makes sense. I'm working out.
If you were at 81, you don't get commendations yet.
Yeah.
You only get it when you're gotcha. So
that's too bad.
I know. Okay, so that
now
would
you
be...
are though. Now you're at 100.
Because I took 16.
Yeah.
Wait, but I was at 81.
Yes. So
you're right. I'm sorry. It's 16.
Yeah.
It's
97.
3 down.
3 is the plus. I'm sorry.
That's good.
You're absolutely right. Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Perfect.
So, yeah. So I think it happens like in an instinct, right? She tries to come after you, and I think yeah, I think you just like stab her like right like in the lung or whatever, and we see that she is kind of like laughing while you do it, and she starts like to go limp, and she drops the dagger and the teddy bear to the ground as like blood starts to pool, as she's like dying.
Oh, that didn't go quite as I was hoping.
Yeah.
She didn't seem to have any information.
So she's dying, right?
Well, yeah, she's like incapable of probably talking. For
God.
what are you trying to do?
Yeah, no, I'm like, I'm trying to get where she got this dagger. Like, where did you find this? We can make things right. Where did you find it?
Oh, you can probably try to talk to her, right? There's probably some time you can try it.
Yeah. But I would need to roll some instinct. Oh, all right. I should be higher. I should be at 143, according to my little sheet.
You're at 140. Wait, 143?
Yeah, I mean that's what I have. Like, I'll take 130, but
No, did I just? Okay. All right.
but I'll spend 4 dice and I'll go over my max. But I think it's a good lead and we need it. So, oh Jesus, it hurts so much.
All right, you are now over your target heart rate. You're still below your max though.
Yeah, good, so I'm not dead.
No, you're 154. Or
It would be
no,
162.
62.
Yeah.
Math. Okay.
Yeah, and then I don't know, maybe like physically, like it starts just sweating for no reason, like he hasn't like ran or anything.
Yep.
But like yeah, like where did you get this dagger? We have to find them. We have to find the unseen. We can make it right, but you have to tell us.
Yeah, and I think in her like last few breaths is when we hear Strangford Manor, and that's then she like dies.
Fuck.
Well, that's a real bit of a letdown. I think Jewel might be right mad at us.
I think we have to go to this manor.
She was a fucking inspector.
She's not dead. It's a dream.
I don't know how it works. My mom always said if you die in a dream, you die. Well, my mom were right about a lot of things. Yeah, or I wouldn't be here. I guess we got what we came for, though.
I like how Hobbs is like completely like whatever. It's just like death. Easy.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, right. But yeah, it's God. We go to the. I suppose we go to the Strangford Manor. And find what we can. See what we can find there. Like
I think we should check it out here before if we go. You know.
What do you want to check out?
I want to check out Strangford Manor before we wake up.
Oh yeah. That's what I mean. Like go
So
here.
you
and
want to
then-
try to find if there's the Strangford Manor in the city before Duskvol proper.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to tell you this right now. You guys have no idea like how to find one unless you like have to ask around, or maybe
Didn't we
get
find a
access.
map though? Some
Yeah,
kind of
but
map?
that's not labeled.
What if we went back to go maybe rest a bit to let Seer recover some of his heart rate? We still have access to that hotel room.
Yeah.
And I could like we could call our
The
control.
Psychonaut.
Yeah, and be like, hey, can you tell us how to get to the place?
Yeah, I mean, I could even do that here. I can contact him wherever.
Do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
sure.
Yeah, so we go back to the hotel. We hear so you want to contact control?
Yeah, I want to let them know that we want to go to Strangford Manor here in the city. How do we get there?
Access. That's an access roll.
I can communicate with them without having to roll access because I have the collar.
Oh, that's right. Nice. Okay. He will tell you. I just need to update something real quick. Oh, it's the GM layer. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They he tells you that there is a the Strangford Manor. He's like, look, you hear him like stammering over, being like, the Strangford Manor. Well, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, there was a Strangford Manor here. They says it's like the notes here say it was destroyed. But it should be pretty close there to you, if you just go and it gives you like some directions and stuff. Go check it out. And
At least we can have a look at where it used to be, right?
I think about asking after Celine, and then I decide it's not important.
Yeah.
So for meditation, is that like one per rest, or however many commendations I will want to spend, or?
It's however many you want to spend, as long as
Alright.
we're safe.
One commendation for 1d6.
Cool. I'm gonna spend a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me.
Ooh.
Below average, but
Okay.
while we're here, I may as well rest up too before we head out. Just try to, keep my old heart rate down.
I only have one commendation right now, so I'm going to save it.
So you're at 48, 148 now. 162 to 148, and you reduce by 5, so now you are at 92.
You don't want to overindulge your vice and go below your target heart rate here.
No.
That's the idea now.
Yeah. Now that we've had a chance to rest up, I think we should head out to where the ghost of the Strangford Manor is. That?
So yeah. Maybe we'll have a chat about it. I'm not sure what we're looking for. Like maybe the ghost of the girl is still there. If she was murdered there, maybe there's just random evidence. Like I'm really not sure what to expect when we get there, because it's been getting weird.
Yeah. So
And Seer isn't sure he can make sense of this place, because it doesn't, right? Like it doesn't make normal logical sense.
no, it doesn't.
But he expresses this to the party, and then it's like, all right, but there's only one way to go, and that's forward.
There's obviously some kind of connection.
We'll see. Okay.
So
You guys would show up to the Strangford Manor?
yeah,
Yeah.
but I wanted to ask a bit because it's been so long since we were in Strangford Manor with Vale impersonating some other distant relative.
Well,
The Lord Strangford is there alone, right? Like he doesn't have any family there, and supposedly that was his daughter, his niece,
His niece,
Mhm.
Trinia.
but she lived there.
Trinia was there to visit. She lived in the Imperial City.
And you were impersonating her?
Yes.
All right.
so
I have notes from that. That's the only
Okay.
way I remember.
I just want to, because I just don't remember how that thing was, because it was very convoluted,
Yeah.
and then there was a ghost,
It was very convoluted.
So
yes.
and then it was
Accurate.
actually family.
So you guys try to make your way over to the Strangford Manor. But every kind of street you go around, like getting close to this place, it's kind of has it walled off. Like the streets and everything is there's like a quarantine in place to get to this part of the city. There's like checkpoints and stuff with some like policemen there. But like there's a lot of signs that say like danger, like no one admitted, no admittance past this point, or like, without like authorized personnel only kind of stuff. In like large letters that obviously everyone can kind of like get a symbol for.
Is it like physically really blocked, or would it be as easy as like hop over a fence?
No, it's like an imposing, maybe like 15-20 feet tall, kind of like concrete-y barriers set up around. Or I guess it would actually be probably more like sandbaggy stuff around.
Why don't we contact Control and get documents to let us pass through the checkpoint?
That's a good idea.
Sounds like a good idea.
I'll make it happen. I will find a telegram place, I guess. Do we have to find a telegram place to get stuff?
Oh, you have this. You're the one with the special ability that says you don't. Well, though we may have to go somewhere to pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, my special ability just says that I am able to communicate with Control without an access roll.
Yes.
But I don't know that means that I can get stuff. I think I'd still have to roll
you have to roll
access.
to get the stuff. Yeah, but you can just talk if you want.
Okay. So, what's his name? Veteran?
Yep.
Veldrin.
Veldrin. I let Veldrin know that there are some police checkpoints blocking us from getting to the Strangford Manor. And so we need some documentation to let us through those checkpoints.
Whew, okay. Okay, documentation. All of you? For all of you?
Yeah, the walls are really high.
Okay. Yeah, let me try to get something set up. All right. Just hold on. Hang tight. I will I can probably put them he's like looking around and thinking
Do you want me to roll first?
yeah, it could actually just be like it's in your yeah, make your roll.
So I'm gonna roll 4 dice on this.
Okay.
15 and 2 commendation. Solid.
107. All right. He's like, all right, there you go. Check your pockets. I think you'll find them there.
I reach in.
Yeah.
Pull out
And
paperwork.
there's like 3 like passporty like documents.
I hand them out.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're all have like clearance things on them. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I think they're like Duskvol. Like I think they're probably inspectors.
Oh yeah.
Right?
We're inspectors now. That's fine.
Okay.
Right then. I guess I look official enough.
Yeah.
Let's go.
He probably says like one more thing, like, are you guys doing okay? Like to Hobbs. It's like I'm seeing your vitals and stuff, and I see stuff going on here. You guys have been there for some time now. Just want to make sure everything's okay.
I look to the group. Do they seem especially haggard to me?
No. Everyone seems kind of fine.
I say no, we're fine.
Okay. Good. No, it's always important to check up on and make sure you're when you're down here. Okay. Well, good luck. Let me know how it goes. As he closes the comms.
Well, I'm not taking lead on this, so somebody else.
Oh yeah. So now we have those things, and it's like the clearance. So now we can just walk past the checkpoint. Like suddenly a path opens up.
Well, there were like there was a checkpoint before with like police and whatever.
Oh, okay. We'll go to that one.
Yeah, we figured we would need some kind of documentation to get through. So now we have.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So you have to go present your stuff to documentation. Who's the one doing the talking?
Sierra. Sure.
Okay. Insight. So like, the guards come by and they're like, "Hold up, papers, please."
Yeah.
We just hand over.
Talk. It came from precinct 4, and there's like some after investigation. Yada yada. Fuck me. Oh god, it's all falling apart.
You have anything to add to it?
No. Remember that episode
just
when
all 4 dice, you're fine.
When Asteyni wasn't there and we did like all these talking to people plans and it went horrible.
The funny thing is, Seer's actually pretty decent at talking to people in the dream world. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Wow.
Rip.
So that's what, 25 additional heart rate?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
I think the sweating is back. Like, oh man, it's so hot.
Yeah.
But somehow managed to convince them.
You're sweating, and when it feels sweating, you wipe your hand away, and it's like a spider. Or at least to you, it looks like a spider. To everyone else, it just looks like he's sweating. And it like goes away like in a second. So you went up by 25. So you are now at 173.
Yes.
Jeez. Okay.
Harsh.
No problem. No big deal. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They spend some time looking over your paperwork. And finally they're like, okay, appears like everything's in order. Come on, step along. And they like go open the doors for you guys into this zone. And you can see like through this zone, it's almost like standing inside of a geode. Inside of this place, like from the outside it just looks like the rest of the city with a wall, but like when you step through here, it has like this foggy, like there's no sky. It's all like this like dark, like inside a massive cave, and above you are like a bunch of like, like amethyst or like amethyst and tourmaline, and like light blue colored, like those quartz like crystal structures. Hanging from the ceiling here. There's like a faint dust in the air. There's street, like there's still like a street here, but like the rest of the city here has become kind of like originally there were like buildings, but now there's like kind of like it's like the crystals grew into the buildings, and so like some of the buildings are like been destroyed. Other ones kind of have like crystals like jutting through them and stuff. And towards the direction of the Strangford Manor, there's the largest crystal that you see, and it's like this black like obelisk type structure, like that's towards that direction, which is kind of also like a really good like orientation point here. Behind you, you see the wall, and like then and you see like the gate on the other side of it, like the way out of here.
So Seer has been taking the lead in a lot of this stuff, but now he's like, dragging his feet and taking like a few extra seconds to look at something that looks mildly interesting, just so someone else goes in front. Like it's really smooth like that.
Yeah.
Do you have any commendation left that you could spend to heal?
A little bit, but I
Are
don't
we
think we're really
relatively?
in
We have
Well,
to
my
be
thought was,
relatively
like-
safe and also rest.
My thought was to try to find a safe place because, I mean, even though I've been kind of cold, Hobbs does have an affection for Seer. And to see him so obviously distressed, my thought would go to
You can't
how
trade
can
yeah, you can't.
Yeah, and
It's
I think Seer also notices it, and it's like I'm fine. We'll just take it easy. Things will be fine. It's okay.
Dashing across the street like towards you guys with his hands out, is kind of like a ragamuffin like guy. He's Akarosi. He looks relieved to see you guys, and he says like, Don't hurt me, guys. Like, you have to get me out of here.
And who exactly are you?
Boy, yeah, you know what he does? He goes like, "Oh, I don't remember, but I don't belong here. I'm from out here too, like you guys. You have to believe me. And he lives at like Harper Street in the docks, right? He's like, I live above McGilligan's or something.
And now exactly you think you got here?
Like anyone else, and he shows his arm, and he has like a bunch of like tattoos, and like you can see like he's a user. He's a psychic. Look, I fucked up. I came in. I thought it'd be cool to get in here. I didn't have I don't have my pass back. There's no telegraphs. There's no way to get back. I have no contact. I came here alone. I'm stuck.
That's
so
foolish.
stupid. Let me get out of here.
Right, foolish.
Get me out of here.
Maybe. Listen. You think you got... We still have a job to do. You help us do it. We'll see about getting you out.
He like looks at you guys like, what? Like, you want to stay here? You guys gotta get out of here.
We need some
Go back to that
information.
wall. Right now. This is dangerous.
You stand in our way, you ain't getting out of here at all. And she
This is
cracks her
infuriating.
knuckles.
Yeah. It's like, listen, lady, you don't scare me half as much as the things down here. We gotta go now before they come. Let's go.
Yeah, kind of glance to Seer and Hobbs,
I'm not letting some drug user tell us what to do.
Wow.
No, that's literally exactly. That's not you saying that, Seer. That's Veldrin on the comms being like, "Wow." Moral high ground here. That's a bold
Snarky
move.
commentary.
That's a bold move. Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, and I think as soon as I hear Beldrin on the comms or whatever, I'm like, "Oi, boy, you got something we could identify you by outside?"
my landlord is Lady Butler.
Like
I live by myself.
Otto is like trying to like get Beldrin to chime in because like she doesn't want to call him out or like say that they can communicate with him.
Frog could find Frog. He could vouch for me.
Like,
Frog's
does Beldrin like
the docks? I guess.
Can Beldrin hear all of this, or do we have to like repeat it for him to hear it?
No, I assume you just like leave like the mic open or something like that, and he can like hear that person.
Yeah, like, and I feel like that person can't hear Beldrin's responses, and I don't want to like clue him in that we have a direct line to the outside because that's like unusual and rare.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of like my point is like to see if I can get him to say something that will trigger Beldrin to be like, oh, this guy's legit, or no, it doesn't ring any bells.
Make an access roll.
Sure. Absolutely.
No problems here, right?
6. All right, I would like to propose that I was going to do I want to do a 50-50 shot, or do I just want to roll all 3 dice again? Because I was going to say I feel like because my own instinct wouldn't really fit. Anyway, I'm going to just roll my 3 dice again. Okay, 14. We'll do it.
Okay. Let me add. You're at 148. Yeah. Okay. He goes. So you talk to Veldrin, and Veldrin goes like, it's not really ringing any bells, but sounds like a user. Like I've heard of Frog. Frog and I shared notes like a couple times about this kind of stuff here. I don't know. We're in a lot of untread territory. I don't really know who else knows what I know. It's possible.
Yeah, and like Otto like puts both of her hands on this guy's shoulders and says, I don't fully trust you, but we need information. We're going to get it one way or another. So you tell me, what do you know about the unseen?
And he says, he's like, you've seen them too? They work for them. The Spider-Men.
Oh, I see. What do you think?
What do you think lets them go unseen? Look, I don't know who's got you, like who's controlling you, but we're not this place we're in is weird. This is not the only
I've noticed.
This is not the only I was like, this is no what he says. I think I'm thinking about how he would explain this in a way that's like kind of druggy, but also would make sense of what the information wants to convey. It's like, it's a room with a lot of doors. Man, there's a lot of doors and a lot of things come through here. This is like a foyer.
I'm looking out of character to Asteyni. Yeah. Like, do you think that we have the information that we need here?
Hobbs, this is
or
yeah. Since Hobbs probably knows a little bit about this, like at least vaguely, this actually sounds theoretically possible. That essentially this place could be like it's trans-dimensional. That's all I know. That.
But we still we're trying to find more information about the unseen, and I feel like we have theories, but we have nothing that we can use against them, right?
Mhm.
So
Unless like Strangford Manor, like
Unless
in
you-
the meat
yeah.
space, is somewhere to go and look again.
But you
It
are
could be.
you are learning something. All right, that the unseen cooperate with the spider people of this area. You don't know what the spider people are, but you've heard of them.
We heard of them in the sense that don't talk to them.
Yeah, that do not talk to them.
Do not fuck with.
Yeah, do not fuck with the spider people. And I think at this point you probably hear from the comms, Vildren being like, "Aw, shit." That's like all you hear.
what?
Nothing.
All right. Perhaps it is a good chance to get out of here. All right, kid, whatever your name is, follow us if you're going to go.
It's like, all right, guys. There's nothing here. You have to get out of here.
Like, Atto's on board with leaving, so.
I want to know more about the spiders, though.
Trust me, you don't. And he says that very loudly and clear.
Yeah, like I kind of feel like we're just overruling Otto and be like, no, we're going.
We I think you start hearing some other footsteps, but like kind of like, yeah, you do hear some other footsteps coming. He's like, "Oh shit, we gotta go right now, or hide, or something. We can't be out here. That's them. They patrol."
Yeah, like, Atto, like, looks around and is like, I've got a bad feeling about this. I think he's right.
Let's hide near the gate. Watch, and if we're spotted, we run.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Hobbs is so risky. I like it.
So this unknown guy, he like, as you guys are like getting ready to like to go near the gate, I'm either gonna let you guys roll to like notice this, otherwise it's going to happen, and maybe we just dramatically know it happens. He's going to make a break for the door, and he took one of your guys' inspector badges with him.
I don't like it.
I think we should be able to notice that,
Okay.
or at least try to notice it.
Yeah, that's what I
Is
mean.
that one of us or all of us? Did you want to roll?
I think the one person, and that'd be the person he tries to steal from.
God. Like, I just want to shove everything onto you, Asteyni.
I mean, that's okay. You can say he tried to rob me. I haven't picked a talent yet, though, and I'm looking to see if there is one that could help me with noticing him.
You do have
Trying
a talent.
to-
No, don't you have a talent? Your talent.
I mean, I have
Technique. You mean
a
technique?
technique, but I don't.
Oh,
have
you don't have a talent. Oh.
Oh, for like observing or something.
Intuition would probably be the best one here.
I also have intuition. I could
Yeah.
do it, but you're better at insight than I am.
Yeah, I mean, this
Instinct,
doesn't cost you anything. Like, you know this is bad. You have a real bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I'll go intuition. I was leaning towards that anyway, and I don't think we're like towards the end of this, so I don't think it matters.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's see. So I'm at my target. I really want to pass. So
totally do a
I'm
break.
gonna roll 4 dice.
It's kind of too late for a break.
Yeah.
Right? Yep.
I mean, I said that like 30 minutes ago almost.
It's true. It's true.
I didn't even see the time.
That's
I was
okay. So I'm
into
gonna
this,
roll
I just-
46, and we'll wait to see if my insight procs. No, we're good. I even got a commendation.
Nice.
2 will.
All right, but that's 19, so that brings you up to 126.
And I'm still in my target.
Bam.
Yeah. So you catch his arm with your pass, and he's like, "We gotta go right now. You guys stick around. Whatever. Let me out of here, man."
I want to break his arm.
All right. I don't think that requires a roll. I think you just break his arm, and he screams, because you just broke his arm.
And then I chuck him out into the open while we go hide.
Okay.
Damn.
And,
Fucking cold. Like
Holy
Otto's
shit.
like eyes go a little bit wide because
I was like this close to doing that
Yeah.
for Hop.
you remember Otto's trauma is soft, so this does not go over very well with
damn.
Otto.
I'm a vampire.
yeah.
I have murdered so many people off
Kelsa's
screen.
not judging. Otto is judging.
Yeah. So there's 3. So it's 4 people, and I generously use the word people. They're 3 unseen, with their cloaks down. They're kind of like walking like they're not, like they're not. Every time you see the unseen, they've always have like their hoods up and stuff, like the mentoring, and like here they have them down. Here they're also not wearing like their masks or whatever, but you still see like the tattoo indentations of their scars and stuff. There's their ritual scars. And with them, kind of like in the middle he stands about like 9 feet tall. And he's wearing like a thick, honestly, it's anachronistic. It's literally a Soviet era, like winter shawl, like patched up, like Soviet, parka with, army parka with a arachnid head. Talking to the unseen, like walking around, and they turn the corner and they see in the open, and you just like, oh no, please no, and you just see the guy, the spider guy, like go to his coat, like a holster, and has some kind of like fancy revolver, and just like shoots the guy like dead in the street. With a it's like almost like a vaporizing gun, as it just like turns him to ash, like just dust.
Guys, we need to steal that gun.
The unseen step forward, and like they all have these little tiny vials, and they start picking up the ash and like putting it into these vials. There's too much ash to like put into all of the vial, like all, but they're just like picking up samples and like grabbing it, and you hear them like muttering in a language that you guys don't know. Again, and they're like, but it sounds obviously as something like academic. They're like, oh, like that was an interesting study, kind of things like, do you think blah blah blah? Like they're just kind of like muttering things, like looking at the vials and stuff like that. They're like, and they like put them in their cloaks, and you see like there's a bunch of vials in there. And then like the rest of it kind of just stays on the pavement. They don't notice you guys yet.
Do they leave, or are they still standing around?
Oh no! After they do that kind of stuff, they go back to their patrol and walk around. It's almost like the three unseen like just follow this spider thing around and like listen to it like it's a it's like their teacher.
Huh.
Right?
It's interesting.
And it's like showing, and like as they're walking, like he grabs like one of the vials, and he's like also pointing at it and like listening. They're all like, ooh, blah, 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 like they're like nodding along to like this language you don't understand.
So I think when they're gone, we need to get some of that ash and see if we can take it back with us.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you're gonna do that. Just put it in your pocket.
Patiently.
I think that's Sear's
Well,
wheelhouse.
but like yeah, like we're not like physically, like we can't take things, right? Like things we have are manifestations of our will.
I mean, I feel like Sear reaches in his pocket for the vial that he always has in his pocket, and of course it's there because it's an essential part of being Sear that he has a vial on him.
Yeah, right. All right, I'm just gonna make a quick note.
Like what I'm saying is, like,
I'm actually
sure we can try.
Don't mind me, real quick. I'm just making a Duskvol clock, real quick.
I love it,
Oh
but
shit!
I don't think that's how it works, but we can try it.
We can try it.
Yeah.
I'm just
Because
gonna call
this
it-
place is weird.
I'm just typing in here. I'm on the wrong layer. 1 second. I need to be on the tokens layer, and I'm just gonna call this Druggy Revenge. Put it out of 4. Don't mind me. Just
Perfect.
notes for next games. Okay.
Yeah, let's
Things die down again. You have some free time.
So I mean, I guess you could roll access to have it, right?
Yeah. Well, we were playing it that you have to use a telegraph to no, you don't need to use a telegraph thing to contact
Yeah. Just
control
to
certain things. Yeah.
get out. We will need it.
Yeah.
And we're coming real close. Again. Let's go for it. So we'll roll access.
Yeah.
Don't roll too high.
So close.
And what was your thing? Your talent?
Investigation?
Well, we are investigating this this dust.
I don't think it works like forking.
I don't think so. So good, but I don't think so.
So
That's not good.
let's talk about fails here, because I don't know if I want to roll another set of dice.
Sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
If I fail here, what happens?
Well,
I just don't have it.
Yeah.
Like we
there
try
are-
to get through to him, but it's
Mhm.
it's raising my heartbeat, but nothing happens.
Exactly.
Is there anything like mechanically, like I don't think you lose access, right?
No.
You just
well,
lose insight or force.
well, this wasn't risky. When you go to your maximum heart rate, you don't.
Then
all
you
that
start
means is that
rolling
anything
everything
you do
risky.
is risky.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Like I'm gonna take the stress. I'm not gonna get it. I'm like fuck, it's,
Okay.
something is jamming the signal or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I think it's the fact that you're in this geode thing,
Yeah.
right? It just you can't get through. It's like staticky. Especially after the spider people or whatever, go by. It's like it leaves like a wake of static.
God damn.
Ooh, that's weird.
So the question is then, do we
So I'm
want
at
to check
183.
Do we
you
wanna
try to use
check
the
out-
speaker stone and you just hear feedback, right? You just hear the like it's just feedback, like no connection.
Do we want to check out the site where the manor was, or do we want to head back? I would like to check it out, but I'm starting to get concerned about Seer's health.
I think we'll head back. I think maybe attacking this from Duskvol might be better than trying to do it in the air. Seems they've got some type of defenses we ain't even heard of, right?
Then what I want to do is try to use my technique to kind of punch through that feedback to try to get the vial that Seer tried to get.
Okay.
So I want it. So and I'm still in my target. So I'm gonna roll 4 dice.
Okay.
I'm going to see what thing. So again, I haven't picked a talent. No, I did. I picked intuition. Never mind. I'm just gonna re-roll. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Still get one commendation because you were in your target.
Yep.
Yep.
You roll.
So you're at
So I have
150.
5 commendations. So maybe we could head back to the hotel and do one final rest up before getting out of here. Since I have a feeling something's going to try to stop us.
All right. Sure.
So you want to try to access your way out?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys leave the quarantined area. You show them your badges and stuff like that. The guards kind of look at you, strangely, almost like a hostile, like in a hostile kind of way. They're like, just go along. They don't want to talk to you at all. They're a little surprised for you guys to come out, and then they just go back to hanging out in front of the quarantine zone, and we make it back to the hotel. You guys dial back, except do the access to see what happens, right? So who's doing the dialing?
Atto,
I was going to say, I've got a lot of heart rate left, so I'll do it.
Okay.
Right, I'm on this. Yeah. I'm going to do it in one roll. Let's just roll 66. Why not? Because if we make it out of here, we make it out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot possibly kill myself. Wait, yes, I can. But it's fine. No, we're fine.
Yeah, no big deal.
Apparently, I only needed to roll 2 dice.
Wow.
Well, you didn't know that.
I couldn't have known that. That
Okay.
is not
Nope.
Atto.
That's easy.
This is Atto.
Okay, so yeah, you go back to the hotel and you use the wired telegram.
Yep.
The world kind of dilates, and you are back to the other hotel lobby where we started. And from there you kind of No, I guess when you dial to get out of here, you actually use the elevator shows up again, I guess, in the the elevator doors open up in here, and then the elevator doors close, and then it brings you out to and then you see like the things go back down to L. It opens up, and no, because you already rolled to jack out, essentially. I think it goes like beyond L, and like as you do that, like the lights like through the doors kind of like starts getting brighter, and it opens, and it's just like this very bright lights, and you guys wake up in the scientific experiment floor in Doskvol.
Jeez, Sierra's freaking out because his heart rate is
you guys are all
crazy.
like sweaty and like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you probably
Hobbs has this big smile on his face. Like, that was interesting.
yeah,
I enjoyed that.
yeah, probably. That was- yeah. So multiple dimensions is a thing.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I was able to sync up 2 different games into one. So that was fun.
It was fun.
So, all right, to bring this back to Blaze in the Dark,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
do we suffer any consequences?
No, just you guys are sweaty.
Just sweaty.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, and there's a clock now, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
that's kind of like a consequence.
What happened to Celine? Because she was put under with us.
She seems fine.
Does she remember anything?
No, she has a splitting headache though.
I look over to Seer and I said, I told you. Oh, actually, no, I look over to Atto and I said, I told you she'd be fine.
Right then.
Yeah. Do you think that guy in the docks is fine.
Probably.
All right. Listen, I don't know what to do about these fucking spider wizard unseen fucks.
Yeah, I ain't
But we-
got I ain't
we
really
can't
fan
fight
of them
that shit.
either.
And there's another clock I want to add here.
God.
I'm just gonna put Celine. So while we're kind of like wrapping up, there's a scene of Celine in like the washroom or whatever, like fixing her hair or like splashing her face, you know, her hands with her eyes and stuff like that. And then she like adjusts her hair and moves it and stuff, and then she feels something on her head, and she like moves the hair out of the way, and there's some kind of scar on the top of her head.
Of course there is.
In the pommel of the symbol of the from the unseen.
Yeah, makes sense. Yep.
Out of 4
Yep.
is the clock. Okay. So that's probably where we finish. We did it, friends. We played a game.
We sure did. That sure was a game. You're
Yeah.
all right.
So I
That's
wanna like distill some of the information out of all this craziness, just so I write it down somewhere.
Please
Yeah,
do.
please do.
Because we're not going to remember this.
Right? So Celine in the dream was an inspector. Is she really? We don't know. The unseen are extra-dimensional spider wizards.
No.
The unseen are working with extra dimensional spider wizards.
Yes.
Sure.
That is
You're
accurate.
like small.
No,
They're like
that's
small
actually
point.
accurate. That is completely
I mean, they're like the cult of the extra-dimensional spider wizard.
Yeah, there you go.
And like, what the fuck? How are we supposed to ever fight that? The guy in
I think the point was that we can't fight them.
the docks. Did we get a name for him? I don't think so, right?
No, you got a name for his contact though. You said
Yeah.
Frog.
He said what?
And also his landlord
Yeah. Lady
and the
Butler
street that he lived on.
on Harper Street.
So
Oh, he lives above the place. He lived above what pub?
A pub, yeah.
Brubaker's?
McGilly
it was
something?
Yeah, it was McGilligan's.
McGillicuddy's?
McGilligan?
McGilligan's. I don't know why to use McGillicuddy's.
McGilligan's, Lady Butler, and what was the other name?
Frog?
Frog?
Frog. Who's apparently
His
like
dealer?
a psychonaut drug dealer.
Yeah.
So we could go to him if we wanted to know some more stuff.
Also, Strangford's Manor is apparently a deal again.
Strangford's Manor is a deal again. That niece is murdered? Or was
Missing. She's missing. At least she may be missing. In the dream, she's missing.
Mhm.
Or she may be connected with the unseen somehow.
Or both.
Yeah.
It's unclear.
I feel like we did this thing to get answers and we just got questions.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
Ah. Well,
God damn it.
Every answer was just another question.
here's another big surprise. Zipper gets revealed. I'm J.J. Abrams.
What?
Yeah. So.
Listen, I just want to get to the part where we're about to step in our van and the sheriff is there and the bad guy is saying, and we would have gotten away with it too.
Eventually.
And like there's a giant
And-
cat.
And there's a giant cat, right? And like Jewel like hands Mr. Bubbles a Scooby snack.
Yeah,
You know, I feel ya.
but goddamn. All right. All right. I mean, I guess that was a thing.
Oh, and a special revolver that turns people into ash in the dream world, and then they collected the ash and studied it.
Oh, that's right. Should make a note of that.
Was there any way for us to like get the ash back?
Nope, you guys failed. That,
Damn.
but then again, I mean, failed's wrong. Just-
Wait, no,
you were
that's
just
not.
unsuccessful.
I rolled access to get it.
Well, we got it there.
Like you rolled. Okay, so here's what happened. Seer rolled access and failed.
Yeah.
We decided that we were going to go back, so I rolled access again to punch through the interference and get a vial to collect that. That's the whole reason I rolled my 46 twice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought it was because you failed with a 9.
No, but then I rolled again.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Then I guess that at the end, yeah, you pull out a vial with the ash.
Oh, yeah. Like Seer's complaining, like, oh, it was all for nothing.
And then I
Hobbs-
pull out that vial and I just have this little mischievous smile on my Anderson Cooper face.
Here's
Yeah.
the question: would you
And then
give
we
that
make out.
vial? Would you give that to Seer?
Would you keep it for yourself?
Like, would you actually not reveal it to that you have it?
You know what? I feel like right now I wouldn't pull it out,
Yeah.
but
Right.
Seer and I may have a conversation later about it.
Okay. Yeah. So let's go with the idea that Seer doesn't know that you have the vial yet. No one knows you have the vial.
No one knows. I feel the
Hobbs
weight
has
of
the
it in
vial.
my pocket,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, I have this little
And
mischievous
you
smile.
smile. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right at the camera.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I love being Hobbs.
They're pretty great.
It's true. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this game did to me IRL what it does to you in the game, where it just slowly makes you more anxious and
Oh man, I think that's kind of the point a little bit. I have a feeling that we earned no Blades XP during this little expedition.
No, just
That's
other,
fair.
Other
That's fair.
knowledge. Yeah. Woo. All right, let's do some outros. All right.
I guess I'll start.
Kelsa. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Kelsa. You can find me on the internet here on Twitch, twitch.tv/KelsaDelphi. On YouTube, I've been collecting all of the videos of various streams that I've been on. You can find that youtube.com/KelsaDelphi. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's even easier, twitter.com/Kelsa. You can always @ me at Kelsa, and I will show you more pictures of my cat, who's even now cuddling up against me. I'm playing 5 games a week, and if you want to know more about that, follow me in places. I always tweet about it when I'm going live.
Yeah. Awesome. So many games. All of the games. Paul Liefington.
yeah. Hi, I'm Paul. You can find me on Twitter at Liefington, where I sometimes draw stuff. But I have just been a complete wreck for the last week. So I haven't drawn anything. I think the last thing was some portraits of the roleplay Blades, a little vignette they did in the past, and then people show up and it's great. You should watch it. Drummer Boy, who writes music for that show sometimes, and other roleplay things. He wrote the super great thing, and there was a harpist who wrote for Roleplay Blades. That show is getting out of hand with fan art. So I gotta get on that train. But yeah, just follow these other guys because they're super cool.
Wow.
Like Asteyni.
Nice segue. So, hi everyone, I'm Asteyni. You can follow me here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Asteyni or at twitter.com/Asteyni. On Sundays, I play board games with you if you want to, because it's open enrollment type stuff. So, hit me up. Tell me you want to play board games. I'll give you the hookup. And tomorrow we're playing Blades in the Dark. Where's my head? We're playing Secret Hitler, which is like Blades in the Dark, except you're fascists or something.
It's like Blades in the Dark, but with more Hitler.
With more Hitler and politics and less actual blades. But guns, sometimes, though.
Sometimes.
Okay. Cool. And I'm Eric. I'm Eric Vulgaris on everything. And tomorrow we're playing Burning Crowns at 11 a.m. Pacific. So I'm doing that. Yay. And then I have some real life stuff to do. Yay. But Burning Crowns first. And I'm super excited to get back onto that Burning Crowns train. It's super fun. Love that game. Love this. This was fun. All right. So that would do it for us today. We will be back. I don't think we'll be back next week. I think next week has to be an off week for me because I have some stuff going on. But then we'll be returning in 2 weeks with more Cyber Sunny and Duskvol. So take care, everybody. Bye.